Hey guys, it's DEVASTATION and welcome back to episode 23 of my Burnley career mode. Now today's episode, we've got plenty of matches to get through. The first game we're going to be playing is against Marseille. It's obviously the second game for us to play in the group stage, having beaten Atletico Madrid in the first game with a great result. We're hopefully going to try and do the same against Marseille as well. Then also we're going to be playing some league games, some other matches, and we'll see how we get on against Southampton, Tottenham, and any other teams if we do have any time left. So yeah, looking forward to today's episode, should be good. But the first thing I want to quickly tell you is, after last episode, we picked up an injury in game. In the last match of the episode, Meunier got injured, and he is out for 7 months. So, not so good ACL injury for him. He misses virtually the rest of the season. If it is that he's out for 7 months exactly, then he'll come back in May at some point, which isn't particularly helpful to us. But it's not good news at all. Our new signing that we got in the summer is out for basically the rest of the season. So, not good. We've also got Johnny Evans out for 11 days with a dead leg. Which pretty much sums up our luck at the moment. So we'll see how we get on over the next few weeks and months and for the rest of the season. We might have to look to try and bring in somebody in January, but I think we should be okay, hopefully. Before we get any further, though, into today's episode, if we could try and hit 50 likes, then I'd really appreciate it. Also, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already as well, and that'd be absolutely fantastic too. Over 18,600 of you now subscribe to the channel, so thank you so much for that. And so many nice comments recently as well. Thank you all so much for leaving those comments. I really do appreciate it. I read and reply to them all. And let's take a look at the team for this game. We've got Pope Stasi in goal, Bustos, Tarkowski, me and Alaza in defence. Got Shota, Marty, Cork, Kennedy, Wilshere and Ings playing in the rest of the team as well. Let's go with the game. Let's try and get ourselves 3 points in the group stage. Hopefully make it 6 from 6. Okay, then here we go for this game against Marseille. Let's see how we get on. Just going to try and play as best as we can and hopefully get something from this game. Marseille, again, just the same as Atletico Madrid, are the better team on paper, but hopefully we can put up a similar sort of performance as we did in that first Champions League game in this match as well. Chance here for Marseille, great block. I'm having to do a bit of defending at the moment, struggle to get out of our own half and into theirs. We've really sort of struggled to get at the pitch, and I'm hoping we can break out occasionally, but at the moment it's not looking particularly good. Hayet goes close with that chance. Alaza gets himself on the overlap, tries the cross, there's no one really in there anyway. Wins a corner though for the first time, this is sort of the furthest up the pitch we've been. Kennedy plays it short to Bustos, trying to get a cross into the back post here, can he head it back across? Oh, it's nearly gone in. It's supposed to be a pass, not a shot, but it was close from Tarkowski. Alaza runs forward, this is much better. Danny Ings waiting for Alaza. Oh, unfortunately just a little bit overhit. Our first proper chance, we get to the shot, as you can see in the top left hand corner there. Marseille have had 7 shots, which doesn't surprise me. We've had 0. We really struggled for an outlet here. Danny Ings has struggled to be that sort of guy for us, but he's got a chance here. Can't even get a shot away. Got crowded out. Danny Ings over to Kennedy. Good chance here. Kennedy to shoot. Our first shot, which is about time as well. Jota's been very quiet. He tries a cross here, looking for a pass. Chance for Kennedy again. 2 shots in 2 minutes, both saved. It's half-time, it's 0-0. Not a fantastic half from us, a lot of defending to do for sure. Marseille having a lot more chances than us. We might look to tweak something here at half-time. Okay, 2 changes at half-time. Chris Wood and Wellington to come on. We'll take off Alaza and Jack Wilshere. Going to take those guys off now just to try and switch things up a little bit, give us more height up front. Danny Ings is going to play behind the striker, which is a little bit different, but we're going to go for it anyway, and we'll see how that goes. Kennedy now playing the left back. Marty going to wait for Chris Wood to get into the middle. Chance for Chris Wood, what a save, Mandanda. Don't think he knew too much about it, but it's cleared away by the Marseille defence. Much better start to the second half already, controlling this game, winning back the ball like this as well. And there's been loads more space, a lot more possession from us. Starting to dominate this game, really flipped on its head here. Final change now with 25 minutes to go. Vidal will come on, we're going to take off Kennedy. Slight switch up at the back, going to change the full-backs around, so Bustos is going to play as a left-back here. Vidal as a right-back, gives us more of an outlet down that right-hand side, hopefully to attack from and get crosses in. So we'll see how that goes. 25 minutes to go, still looking for that goal. A draw here wouldn't be terrible, but you always want to win matches, especially when we're now looking the better team. Wellington trying to start a counter-attack here. Jota chest down, brings it inside, that's really good play from him. Still going, oh, maybe just got a little bit too far there. Gonna be a goal kick as well. There we go, go on Bustos. Get on your right foot, great chance. Oh, Chris Wood again was there, but couldn't quite get anything on it. Wellington looking for a cross into middle, great chance. Oh, again beaten to it. That'll probably be the final chance of the game, I think. That's so annoying, really good opportunity once again with that cross. And I don't think either team's really deserved anything from this match, but can we again? No. Yeah, that's how it's going to finish. 0-0. Unfortunately, neither team does get anything from the match. and it does finish with both teams just getting a point, which is a little bit disappointing. Obviously, you always want to win matches, but I can't really say either of us deserved that. Neither of us really threw everything at it to be able to get a win in the end, really. Okay, so the next game now against Southampton in the league for us to play. We're going to go with a 3-4-3 formation here. Pope starts in goal, Alvarez, Tarkowski and me at the back, with Bustos, Amati, Intide and Alaza in front of them. Roberts, Ings and Wellington as our front three, with a bench that looks like this. Vidal, Cork, Wilshere, Loftus-Cheek, Goodwinson and Jota and Chris Wood on there. Let's go with things. Let's try and get ourselves a victory and just hope that we can get 3 points. We find ourselves in 9th in the league at the moment, so need to start winning some more games on the bounce if we can. Okay, we go for this game against Southampton. Quite an important match, really. We were on, obviously, like I said before, in 9th position on 9 points. If we win this game, then it gives us a good chance of going a little bit further forward of that league table, which is where we need to be going, really. I want to be improving on what we did last season, which is going to be very, very tough, because last season was, I think, second. I always forget whether it was second or third. It was a pretty close one. Alaza's still forward, looking for a shot, and it's a good save by the goalkeeper. Alaza's got a few goals recently. I think it's 2 in 2 episodes or something. It'd be good if you could try and get on the score sheet once again. He's certainly my starting left back at the moment. Roberts here going to play to Alvarez. I was hoping he'd be a little bit better at shooting, but it's a corner again, I think. Short one to Roberts. Can we get a better delivery in? Chance for Alaza on his right foot. It's another corner from the opposite side. 3 in a row now. Got to try and do something a little bit more with it. Intide going to deliver from this side. Ben Mee's in there. Oh, great connection. Unfortunately, we couldn't get anything on it to the back post, though. It was saved by Fraser Forster. It's the 4th corner in a row. And Wellington to Patrick Roberts. Tries the cross. And this time we head it clear. Patrick Roberts running through the defence here. Needs some support, but might have to go alone. Roberts to shoot. Wow, that's very, very fluky. Went with his right foot, deflected over the goalkeeper in the end, and it's trickled past the keeper into the back of the net. 1-0, 33 minutes into this game. Good run through the defence initially, and then cuts inside of Yoshida. He goes for the challenge, and it bobbles over the top of Fraser Forster into the back of the net. 1-0. I mean, I'll take every goal I can get, really, but it's never going to go down as one of the best ones we score. But it goes in nevertheless. 1-0. What a pass that is to Bustos. Still trying to beat his man here. Needs to find a cross if he can. Outside the foot. Chance here. Oh, saved. Wellington with a great headed opportunity. Not a great connection on it, really, but to be expected, given his height. And the ball goes in, but again, headed clear. Half time, obviously in a good position right now in front of Southampton, which is good, with a better team, so it's deserved as well. Maybe look to tweak something at half time, and the only sort of tweak I'm looking at is maybe shifting one of those centre-backs into midfield, adding an extra man in there. A little bit risky to go 2 at the back, technically, but judging by the way Southampton have played, it would probably work. Maybe not later on in the game, they'll probably push a lot more players forward, but it's certainly something I'm thinking about. Yeah, so we're going to take off Alvarez, bring a Loftus-Cheek, narrow the centre-backs a little bit. We'll see how it goes. Maybe an unnecessary risk, you could argue there, but we are going to go with it anyway, see how it works out. Loftus-Cheek going to play a little bit further forward than our holding midfielders, just to try and add an extra man into that midfield, and we'll wait to see how it goes. Like I say, towards the end of this game, it might be that Southampton will throw a lot more players forward, and that could hurt us, and maybe we change to a 4 at the back at that point. Chance here from a free kick for Southampton. A good position with a good free kick taker, but luckily for us, over the bar. Oh, what a pass that is to Wellington. He's through here. Wellington to shoot, saved. Could have maybe gone across to Roberts, who for some reason tries rolling around on the ground, and it's obviously not helped him that much. Okay, final 2 changes, Jota and Chris Wood to come on. We're going to take off Wellington and Danny Ings, change of formation out of 4-1-4-1. Not much is happening right now, there's 11 minutes to go. Obviously Southampton eventually will start throwing more players forward, I imagine, in the last couple of minutes to try and nick something. And so we have to try and adapt before that starts happening. That's what I'm trying to do here. Hopefully it works. It doesn't necessarily mean it will, but it's a little bit more defensive to try and preserve this lead, because it doesn't look like we're going to get a second right now, which is a bit of a shame, but there's still hope if Intide can run through here. Chance here. He's 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Can he shoot and score? Yes, he can. It's 2-0. Just as I said that it didn't look likely. We've gone and done it, and we've doubled our lead. Intide does it. Great counter-attack there from their free kick. Left very open and vulnerable at the back, and we've just exploited that. And they got ourselves that second goal, which confirms the victory, gets us 3 points, and does that with 8 minutes to spare as well. Great run actually for Intide here. You don't often see him attacking, but it's a nice little finish. I mean, it's not fantastic, but it's enough to get past the keeper. Jota trying to find Chris Wood. It could be 3. It is 3. Floodgates are starting to open now, and their defence is all over the place there. Left Chris Wood by himself and onside. Obviously going to play the pass. It was an easy pass to make, and he scores it as well. He's just come off the bench for us. We get the 3rd goal here, and we've got ourselves a 3-goal advantage now. It's probably a little bit flattering of us. We probably haven't deserved 3, but like I say, whenever this sort of thing happens towards the end of the game, you've got to make sure you take your chances, and that's exactly what we've done, and it gets us a 3rd goal here. Jota, can he make this 4? This would be an embarrassment later. Look at the extra pace here. Jota does make it 4, and the substitutes have done a fantastic job for us here on the counter-attack. It's a 4th goal. I don't really know what's happened to Southampton. They've gone from being in a 1-0 position where they have a great chance to get an equaliser if they throw plenty of plays forward, to now losing 4-0. It's incredible, really, but fantastic for us that we've hit them on the break so many times. The fresh legs have really killed them off. And that's how it'll finish. 4-0, really pleased with that result. Certainly not a scoreline that was deserved or expected, but a scoreline that we'll certainly take and helps us there get us some more points on the board and should hopefully take us a little bit further up the league table. Some play drills here, and this week we see Thomas and Ward go up in overall, both of them now 68 overall. Fantastic for us, and they continue their growth towards 70 overall, which should be in the next few weeks, you'd hope. Okay, so news for us here. Transfer request from Lewis Cook. He wants to be sent on the transfer list and sent away, obviously, to a different club. It's kind of expected. He's not played that much, and I have tried to get rid of him in various deals. Obviously, tried to bring in Harry Winks, I think, at one point by trading Lewis Cook for him. That deal broke down in the end because Tottenham wanted money as well, which was ridiculous. But still looking for ways to try and get rid of Lewis Cook. He's a good player in real life for sure. He's got loads of potential. In game, though, on this, I've just not been that impressed with him. On to the final game of today's episode. Quite an important one, actually, as well, because it's against Tottenham. And we currently find ourselves like 2 points behind them, I think. So if we win this game, then we obviously overtake them, go into a much better position, into the top 6, I think, as well. So really important game if we can get a win here as well. Pope starts in goal, Bustos, Starkowski, me and Alaza in defence. Jota, Ndidi, Cork, Roberts and Wellington in midfield, and Ings up front for us as well. This is the bench. We've got Evans returning from injury, Vidal, Amati, Kennedy, Goodmanson, Wilshere and Chris Wood on there for us. Let's see how we get on. Let's try and get ourselves 3 points and hopefully end today's episode with another victory. Okay, here we go. Massive game here against Tottenham at Turf Moor. Can we get ourselves a victory? Let's wait and find out. Tottenham's team quite clearly better than ours on paper. I mean, you've got Harry Kane starting and a lot of other good talented players as well. But it's about how we perform in ourselves, and we've got to make sure we're resilient in defence, which early signs are not so good, but we've managed to win it back here and hopefully get a goal on the break if we can. Danny Ings over here to Wellington, great chance, uses his pace, Wellington shoots and scores, it's 1-0 off the post and in, and we've taken the lead here. Wellington does it, and it all comes from a free kick, which we just win basically, and we win it back in a really good position. It's Jota who wins back the ball for us, and he starts the attack as well into Danny Ings, then Wellington shoots, hits the post and goes in, and we're winning the game 1-0. Fantastic for us to be in front here against Tottenham, not particularly deserved, but we've taken our chance, and that's the most important thing. Well played, Ndidi wins it straight away, and a chance here for him to run past the defence. Ndidi looking for a second, and unfortunately that's not going to come to anything. It's going to be a corner actually off Delph, and we'll play it short here. Jack Cork to Patrick Roberts, edge of the box here. Alaza into Wellington. Oh, that's a bit too high. Ali, oh, it was going wide that one, didn't need to save it there. Out for a corner, a little bit unnecessary of Pope to save it, but there you go. Time to defend it, and we should do that very easily. Wellington cutting in again, trying to do something, not being allowed to. It's got to be a foul, no? Looks like he missed the ball to me. Just realised it's not even Harry Kane playing up front, it's Janssen. Maybe it's not the strongest team. Ali shoots and saved by Pope. Should hopefully get to that one. No, Janssen's beating us to it, crosses back in, and that'll be held. That's it for the first half. Still find ourselves 1-0 in front. Very happy about that, obviously. Puts us in a great position now to go on and try and win this game against Tottenham. In a good position, but we've got to make sure that we keep hold of that position and stop them really from getting that equalising goal. They haven't looked a massive threat so far. A lot of their shots have been long ranges, and so I'm not too worried at the moment, but things can change very quickly. They've got a good team. Oh no, is he onside? He must be off. What a save, Pope. And cleared away. Wow, it was a close one. Well played, Ings. Wins it back in a great position. Now a chance to attack here. Ndidi going to hit this one. Oh, needed a good save from Lloris. Well hit by Ndidi. Maybe could have ran a little bit further forward. There was a bit of a gap that was opening there. And a close chance for us there. Harry Kane coming on though. Janssen going to come off for the final 30 minutes. Robertson to deliver this corner. And Jota's in there, but it's going to be easily cleared. Cork running forward to shoot. That's more like it. 2-0, doubled our lead. Jack Cork does it. And we got ourselves a second goal here against Tottenham with 30 minutes to go. Putting ourselves in a strong position now. Maybe look at some tweaks to the team soon, but I'm really impressed actually by the scoreline here. A victory against Tottenham is going to put us in a great position in the league table, considering a very slow start to the league. Got to cling on to it now. Got to make sure we don't allow them back into this game without a goal straight away. The reason why Jack Cork is part of my first team is because he's probably my best midfielder right now. That's the reason why he's starting. I'm not basing it on overalls or the names of players or whatever. I'm basing it on performances in game. He wins back the ball constantly. Very good pass with the ball. And he's just had a goal as well. So it's very, very good at the moment for him in midfield. Being very impressed by him. And he's beating the other candidates for that position. So he's going to stay there for now. Cork running forward. Little 1-2 maybe with Danny Ings. Cork, oh, looking for a second. So close to it as well, 15 minutes to go. Okay, all three changes now. Marty, Goodmanson and Kennedy to come on. We'll take off Cork, Wellington and Roberts. Give those guys a rest and change things around slightly for the final 15 minutes. Chance, and the pull back. 2-1, I don't know who scored. Harry Kane, is it by any chance? It looks like it, yeah. 7 minutes to go. Tottenham allow themselves into the game here, but it's poor from us really. Should get a block on that shot. And it puts them in a good position now to try and nick something at the end. But we're still in pole position, still in front, got to remember that. And we've still got a chance to get a third goal here. Oh, shot wasn't good enough, supposed to go across the goalkeeper. Really poor shot in the end. Jota to deliver the corner. Can we find a flick on anybody? No. Danny Ings tries a shot, saved. That's it, finishes 2-1, we get ourselves 3 points. Although we don't get hold of the clean sheet, we do get ourselves a victory here against Tottenham. Great victory as well, because it does affect the league table quite a lot for us now. I think we were 6th before this game, 6th or 7th, something like that. So we should move up the league table, having beaten a team that are above us. But I think it was 2 points before. If that was the case, then that obviously puts us in a great position. And now we can hopefully be inside the top 4, I want to say, maybe top 5. We'll wait and see. Let's take a look at the league table. Okay, so here we are into 3rd place. Fantastic position to be in right now. Obviously, there are teams below us that haven't yet played, like Bournemouth, for example, who could overtake us potentially if they were to win. In fact, Bournemouth could go top if they were to win. Although Chelsea also have a game in hand as well. But yeah, it looks like we're in a much better position now. 5 wins, 3 losses. Still not a great sort of ratio, but good enough to be in the top 3. And we found ourselves in a much better position than where we were at the start of the season. Or right at the start, anyway. Man City just above the relegation zone there, if you noticed, in 17th position. Interesting start to the season from them, but there's plenty of time to go. Obviously 30 games to play still. But that will be everything for today's episode. Thank you all so much for watching, guys. If we could try and hit 50 likes, then I'd really appreciate it. Also, please go ahead, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already as well, and that'd be absolutely fantastic too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.